The following video and very existence of this channel is made possible by your support over on patreon.com/616entertainment. I couldn't do this without you, and I thank you kindly for keeping the dream alive. Want a kick-ass shirt? Head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment and pick one up.
Matchup, the Dallas Cowboys take on Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, what's up, Dan-Dans? My name is Ian. Welcome to Monday Night Blitz. I'm joined as always by Handy Dandy Andy Jerrick, rough and tumble boy. How you doing, Andy?
I'm doing great, man.
I had a stroke.
That's okay. How you feeling?
You know what? Considering you just had a stroke, not too bad.
I just asked you so nonchalant.
Look at this! Look at this!
Every fucking time.
Get out of here!
90
Dude.
yards.
Is that Emmett Smith? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, of course
22.
it is.
How about it? Goodness gracious.
This
He was,
oh shit, I was not ready.
He was having the same stroke I was. He gave me a stroke. Now, you had to eat a sock last week.
Yeah, dude, my stomach's absolutely fucked.
Should we talk about that? Because you said...
His whole body's in the fucking end zone.
If the alpha male Monty Brown was older than Jack Doan, you would eat a sock, and it turns out he is 2 years older. Touchdown!
Yeah, I can't believe that I was wrong.
Yeah.
But, I put my money where my mouth is, and the sock is gone.
Now, it is worth noting... Look at that!
Go, you
Gorgeous.
lard.
It is worth noting that nobody asked you to do that. You came up with the entire wager yourself.
We need content, man.
So, this show's not going to carry itself. Look at that. Look at a back suplex. Big leg drop to follow it up. Now, these Cardinals are in first place in your division. 2-1.
Oh,
what a stop. Now you're on fire,
punch
too.
him in the spine.
What does on fire do? Are you a little faster? Is your turbo, does it last
You remember
longer?
the couple times where a guy would be, he'd have the ball and he couldn't get tackled and he'd get carried? He'd carry a dude?
him.
Yeah. A little more power.
What does it do for defense, though?
Unlimited turbo, maybe?
You know what? You might be onto something. I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Oh, wow, they didn't do it that time and I missed my fucking game.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Dog days of summer.
What the hell is that?
Dun.
Look at this.
See, he dragged dudes for a few yards.
Dude, Smith is fucking out of control. Now, if the Dan-Dans are not keeping up with Monday Night Blitz Season 2, what are they doing?
Sorry, I'm so off.
Fucking up. That's what
Okay,
they're doing.
good.
Because they should be watching. Look at this.
You're too slow.
Come on,
You're too
sucker.
slow. I'm going to regret that. I'm going to regret that so much.
What is that you're too slow from?
I don't know. I just said it.
Oh, that's from something. Now, you're not... We have covered this. You are not... Look!
Emmett Smith.
That's where the Blitz blaze comes through, sucker! You've been on fire for like an hour.
Yeah.
We're
I always have a good first quarter.
we're a minute something in this game, but you've been on fire for an hour.
You helping him up? I was gonna try and take.
You're gonna
him
help him
down.
up now to soften him up, because you're gonna fucking break his
Boys,
back and make him humble later.
Please, Sheiky baby, let's do it.
Last week you said that Jake Roberts' DDT is probably the best finishing move of all time.
I love it, dude.
What's the worst finishing move of all time?
Big Show's punch.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, Big Show was punching guys for a decade before that. Didn't even
Yeah,
know it
but
was
not
fourth
like
down.
that.
No, he wasn't. But man. Oh, for some reason I thought it was the end of the quarter, so I stopped talking.
We barely started. Big Show's punt. Oh, yeah, come on. I think
Still
you're
on
going to
fire.
dominate these
Shut
Cardinals,
up.
bro. You're going to dominate them. Big Show's punch was awesome, but you know what was better than Big Show's punch? Remember when he had the chair match with Sheamus? And they were hitting each other with chairs, and then Big Show pulled out the big chair.
That was the only good part of that match.
That was the best shit of all time. The big chair. You cannot be stopped.
Well, when I got that turbo going, that helps. I'm gonna stay away from those fucking plays.
Cruel Dance looks like fucking a Batman villain scrawled it on a wall in Arkham Asylum. Doesn't it? Show us Cruel Dance
Right.
real
Look
quick.
look at how thick
at
those
this.
lines are.
Those are some thick lines.
That's Victor Zaz shit.
If there's two things Andy Jerrick likes, it's thick lines and thick women, alright?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah. All right. I didn't think you knew that about me.
Of course I know that about you.
I know you know I like thick lines, but
Yeah.
that's not who I want.
Whoa!
Well, he's getting back body.
God damn it.
It's alright. I have a 22-point start.
Undertaker had 22 in a row as well.
Yeah,
And look what happened.
it's a fucking
He
locker room
wound
loser.
up signing with the fucking whoever you beat lost to last week.
I'm
Yeah, they had that Callaway fucker.
so drunk. Who do we lose to?
I don't know. Who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket? I'm just a commentator.
Okay. You're not along for the ride.
I'm just a commentator. I'm just trying to I'm not taking credit for any of your wins. That's
Atlanta.
all. Falcons. There we
In
go.
the first quarter.
What do you think about, Atlanta, Georgia in general?
Let's go, Emmett. I love Atlanta. I've been there before. It is an awesome city. Lots to do. Cool vibes. I like it.
WCW headquarters used to be in Atlanta.
That's right.
What do you think about that?
It's fine.
Were you that's not
I tried to
good.
get around him.
Were you a WCW kid growing up?
No, like I did not have cable
Sure.
until I was like, they just hiked the ball for me.
You took too long.
I took 2 seconds.
Too long. 1 second too
I
long.
was
You
forgetting
got
about
1
that.
second.
Yeah, I didn't have cable until
Get it out.
I tried to throw it. Until I was like 12 years old, and by that time WCW was out of business. So I literally never watched them, but I had their action figures.
Who was your favorite WCW action figure?
There was a Dean Malenko in the Grip and Flip Wrestler bunch.
Yeah.
I had all of those. I think there were 12. But I never wrestled with them. Like, you know those figures? They have
Sure.
the magnets in their fist
yeah,
and hands, and you
squeeze
can
their legs.
flip each other over.
Yeah.
I only did boxing matches with all of them.
Why-
I never wrestled with them.
Can I ask why? Look at that's that rear naked choke drop
Yeah.
again.
I think the reason I did that is because everybody was in a combat fighting stance.
Yes.
And nobody was in a wrestling stance. Good work, defense.
That was a nice stop. Back in the day, because I've been a wrestling fan since like 96, 90. Oh, fuck you!
Oh, there we got it, please.
96, 97. So the first wrestling figures that I had were the original San Francisco Toy Makers WCW ones, which they had no articulation. They were just like in a regular stance, and they were hard plastic.
Yes.
And then there were the WWF, the bone crunching action, which were like a rubbery, bendable deal.
Okay.
So you just had to make do. You just had to pretend that Undertaker was bending his knees for a tombstone.
Get him.
Oh,
Get
where
him.
the fuck was he going?
I don't know, back.
He was like, oh,
Back to
nobody there. I'm just gonna go to the other place. Oh, god
Christ.
damn.
I swear to God, like the second quarter starts and a switch gets flipped, and I just get destroyed every time.
This is getting out of hand pretty quick.
It happens every single game. It happened last year a ton too.
They never see him over there. That play is
works.
money.
I can't do it every time though. I gotta try some other shit.
It
We
doesn't
got a
have
meat
the
hook.
thick lines of the Cruel Dance.
This. I can't see. I don't know where anyone's at. I couldn't see.
Oh, dude, he intercepted it, but he was out of bounds.
That's right.
He was holding it. Are you punting?
Nope.
Oh, he's a fake motherfucker. You know what? They didn't
almost
turn
worked.
it over. They didn't catch it, I should say.
I say I did turn it over.
Yeah, but they did.
They didn't. That's right.
Belly to back deal. And a toss. Fuck them.
I had a bunch of those old rubber WCW ones that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And I remember at I might have told this last year, and if I did, Dan Dance, I'm sorry. At like my 4th birthday, I got my face shoved in the cake, and I was very, very upset.
Sure.
So I whipped a figure at my aunt. I don't remember if it was Sting or Ric Flair, but I
Jesus.
threw it at her as hard as I fucking could.
Now, it didn't matter whether it was Sting or Ric Flair.
No.
When she got hit, she would have said, woo!
That's good. That's really good.
You know what's funny is Sting, his like howl deal, sometimes on like packaging, it would say "ow" instead of "woo." Which one was it? Was it "ow" or was it "woo"?
I always thought it was more of an owl, because it sounded like a wolf howl, rather than Ric Flair's little woo.
They're coming back big time.
Yeah.
Should we stop talking about wrestling action?
I don't think it makes a difference.
Okay. Now, just before we hit record, I was sent to TikTok by the slumlord, Jeremiah Wilkins. He sent me this...
Jesus, my guys are on the ground.
He sent me this video that was a TikTok, and it was this guy talking about... He started smoking really young. He was like 13. But he also played with his action figures. Wow. What he considered really late. So he would do a match. He's like 13. He would do a match with his wrestlers, go outside, smoke a cigarette, and then think about how he was going to book the rest of the show.
I love it.
With his figures. Do you remember the last time you played with your wrestling action figures?
Yeah, I think so. And I remember that guy said he was like 15, right?
I think he said 13, 14.
I was definitely that age.
I was too.
Yeah, I think it was into high school a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. First down. Okay.
It was definitely into high school for me because I went from like being a wrestling fan kid who would like book my own shows to then when I was like 14, 15, I got just really into the idea of like just collecting them.
Mm-hmm.
Like keeping my hobby going. Like I wouldn't play with them anymore. Oh! I don't know how he didn't pick that.
He ended up with the ball.
So, paint that picture, though, of the last time you played with your wrestling figures, if you remember it. Beautiful.
I am painting. I had the Elimination Chamber set.
How about
that thing
it?
was humongous.
I had it, too.
No, not him.
Bad field position, though. That's some rage right there. So, 26 unanswered points.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
I don't like it.
I
don't like it at all.
First quarter, you had 22 unanswered. Second quarter, they had 26 unanswered.
Well, yeah, they started playing the game.
Now, do you think you can hit them with another 22 unanswered?
No, Ian, no.
I think you can.
You are so optimistic in this. I love you for it.
Because I'm not playing. If I was playing, I'd be like, I'm fucked.
And I'm trying to balance your optimism with my pessimism.
Sure.
I don't know if it's working.
You know about
I'm trying to stay optimistic. These guys just do whatever the fuck they want.
What do you think about Roy Orbison?
The guy did Pretty Woman?
Yeah.
He's cool. Yeah, we like Roy Orbison.
What do you think about Elvis?
I never really listened to Elvis much. I could never get into him a whole lot.
What about Elvis Costello?
Even more. I don't know if I know a single song by him.
Fuck Elvis Costello, right?
Sure.
What if he's a big Monday Night Blitz fan?
We love Elvis Costello on Blitz. We love him now.
What do you think Elvis Costello is doing right now?
Good job. I think he's smoking a joint and watching The White Lotus.
Interesting. What is The White Lotus?
I don't know.
I've heard people talking about this. Oh
Jesus,
my
what a
god!
cannon.
That was a moonshot!
I know it's a TV show on HBO. Give him 3 ass.
People are saying it's good.
I've heard good things too. Like my whole fucking work team talks about it.
You know who's on it?
Jennifer Tilly, Jennifer Coolidge. First season, I'm only naming women.
Any non-Jennifers?
Alexandra Daddario.
Oh,
who's
good show.
Yeah.
This is a good show.
Oh, there
yeah,
we go. Final.
Irvin!
No, just go!
Nah, he can dance.
Jeez, he gets RKO in there. Whew. Okay. Needed that.
He can dance if he wants to. He's going to leave that second quarter behind.
Not that guy.
Oh, he almost got thrown in. But look at that. You went from being down big time to only down little time. And here you're going to make a big, beautiful stop.
There's that relentless optimism.
So you mentioned Alexandra Daddario once, and I'm already calling things big and beautiful.
I'm thinking of two things that are big and beautiful right now, and it's your beautiful eyes.
I was going to say the poster for the show and the DVD case for the show.
Is it going to be me with a half-eaten sock hanging out of my mouth?
Whole eaten sock. It's gone. Sock is gone.
Just a sock hanging out of my mouth. That
just a thread. One thread hanging off your lip.
All right, that was good work, defense.
You stopped him.
I think that's a punt for me.
It's got it.
Jesus Christ. Get it.
Dude, their special teams truly are special. Yeah, dude, the AI. Oh, bowling pins! Try and stop this fucking guy.
All right, now that we've got We're on fire. Giving it
On
to
the
Mike.
left, there it
Giving it to
is. Mikey Irvin. Mikey Irvin. You know the Dan Dans were clapping along.
It better be.
If you were a Dan Dan and you did not clap along,
No.
break your dick off, and you don't get to watch the show anymore.
Nope. Not this season.
Dennis Rodman broke his dick off. You know that?
He did. We learned about that weeks ago.
Many weeks ago. Definitely not like an hour ago. I feel like we are seeing. That's
Oh, there's.
not what
There were
you
a lot of
wanted,
them there.
but
I picked a bad play.
listen, from 26 unanswered points to now you're back on top again. I mean, you got to get in where you fit in, and it spells disaster for the Cardinals and Sacrifice. Their chances of winning drastic go down every time you get your hands on the ball.
When you add Michael Irvin to the mix.
When you add Michael Irvin in the mix,
I can't do a Steiner.
I can't do a Steiner. G to the next level can do a great
Ooh,
Steiner.
I'd love to hear it.
He does an excellent Steiner.
I can just see, what? That's about it. The extent of my Scott Steiner.
Oh, I feel like Scott Steiner was one of the reasons they had to adjust the mics around the ring. Like, he would say filthy shit. There's a compilation of Steiner in WWE clips. Look at that, stop. On his WWE debut, he gets in his re-debut.
Oh, the Survivor Series
Yeah,
one?
gets in the ring, slams Nowinski and Matt Hardy, and then you just hear, "Give me that fucking mic!"
Yeah, that's right.
But he would say brutal shit too. When it was him testing Stacy in that weird triangle, there's a part where Stacy gets in the ring to distract him. You can hear him go, "Wait, you can suck my dick or what?" And it's like, Jesus, Scotty.
That's much.
That's a bit much.
It's a lot of much.
A lot of much.
Meanwhile, I think I threw my 6th interception of the day right there.
How many interceptions is too many?
Like 2 is too many.
Wow.
Third quarter.
Monday Night Blitz, Season 2, Game 3, fourth quarter. Cowboys up, Cardinals down.
Switch players. I picked them.
Merle.
This fucking crackhead. God's alive.
Not great. Not great, but he'll stop him here.
I don't know who has the ball.
German suplex!
That was needed.
You know what? That animation is much more rare in this game. We saw that German all the time in the first game, in Season 1. First and 30. Don't clap for that. Oh, yeah!
Alright, that's solid.
Smith found it midfield. You know what? Every game this season has been close, has been a nail biter, has been great. I think that does not spell disaster for NFL Blitz Season 2 at Sacrifice. That spells big things. Every game this year is very important.
Yeah. I think you're exactly right, man. And it just is doing wonders for my fucking heart.
You know what else is doing wonders?
Get there.
Excellent touchdown. 40-35. You got 2:45 left in the fucking fourth quarter. You know what's doing wonders for your heart and your brain is you told me you've been reading Vita Means Life by Sandy Fry.
What the fuck? Sorry to interrupt with another useless expletive. But yeah, you're right. I got through the first 100 pages or so about it, and I have, learned. Get him, you shit pipes.
Shit pipes. That's the ones Mario avoids. Oh no.
But I've been enjoying the book so far.
Not to that one. It's a diarrhea.
Oh.
You're learning about the PlayStation Vita for the first time.
Yeah, man, because the only person I knew who ever owned a Vita was you.
Yeah.
The only person who ever advocated for the Vita was you.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I didn't know that it was in production until like 2019. I never saw one in the fucking stores. I swear it was never in an electronics store.
Hurts my heart, man. The PlayStation Vita was... PlayStation Vita was the fucking best. Fantastic handheld. Still is. But it just... You gotta buy Sandy Bry's book, Vita Means Life, to learn about it. Or you can just go on Wikipedia. But Sandy Bry has the in-depth interviews. He's got the deep research history. fuck you.
They got a good block.
Who's this
there.
quarterback?
I have no idea.
How about murder him?
All right.
I'm gonna hire.
Suicide boards.
So I'm gonna hire some sort of sniper.
Oh, good job.
That's who I hired right there.
All right, big
sniper.
86, 88.
We're gonna end his career. Gonna break his back.
Oh,
What do you think about Danhausen?
So, I kind of liked him.
Yeah.
He's still fine. Oh, God, I wasn't ready for that. Go, 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 go. He's kind of just slowly losing interest. I don't know. I thought he would win more matches.
See, I think that's one of the great things about Danhausen is he doesn't have to.
I know he doesn't, but...
He's like the slumlord Jeremiah Wilkins. You know, I don't have to lose. I don't have to win. His presence alone as a character, I feel like is good for the show. Your team got fucking fucked up knees, man.
Oh, they're all crippled, man.
Oh, they had no idea
Go,
Irvin was
Michael.
waiting in the wings.
And as usual, it's coming down to the last drive.
Oh my
I
goodness.
need this
Split ends.
badly.
Is that what you chose? Got it.
Get there.
Excellent.
Oh, yes. Okay.
That was debatable, but the referees looked at it closely and they saw what was the fucking
All right, good stop.
Could you imagine if that was actual football commentary? The referees looked at it closely and they saw what was the fucking,
I called a man a last week. We wouldn't be in there in the booth the next week.
You're not even supposed
next
to say it on
day.
YouTube anymore.
Oh, no.
I don't care. I'm not going to take it out.
Get him.
Maybe we'll have some snitch who will report it, but who knows?
Like, this is a little dated now. Like Matt Bloom, who snitched about Mandy Rose's OnlyFans doodle.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he's the one who told Shawn Michaels about it.
well, Shawn Michaels is a fucking nerd.
Well, we knew that.
How about that?
But we didn't think the guy who had a fucking name called Prince Albert
Yeah.
is going to raise a stink about OnlyFans.
Hey,
Oh, shit, I won!
well, if you don't turn it over here. I was going to make a joke using some of the terms that you just did, but I'm not going to.
Okay, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
The Cowboys win the game!
This first place victory was brought to us by Mandy Rose's OnlyFans.
I think she should be a sponsor. And
How about it?
at least, I'm a single man. She can send me some free ones.
She's not a single woman.
I don't care.
I'm going to need a look at this schedule.
Let's go.
Because you just took out the 2-1
Right.
Arizona Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts you at 2-1.
We got to be tied for first place, maybe with some other teams.
Or, yeah, let's get a look at it.
we're
Next week
facing
you're going to take on Philadelphia, the
Eagles.
fucking Eagles.
All right, we are officially in first.
First place, Dallas Cowboys. That one loss, you lost by 1 point
I
in
know.
overtime. You'll get it back.
And
You'll
look
get
at
that win
Philadelphia.
back, brother.
Philadelphia's all the way at the bottom.
Now,
That doesn't mean jack shit in Blitz League.
that actually makes me nervous. Because you have a propensity to lose to those guys, but to beat the Cardinals. That's what your reputation has
Right.
been.
I'm going to try and break that next week. We're going to try getting back to where it's supposed to be. I didn't press a button. It just took me back.
What are your okay? The Jags 4-0. Are they the only undefeated team left?
St. Louis is still 3-0.
St. Louis.
Okay. Jaguars and St. Louis.
Who's St. Louis? Rams.
Rams. Not
They
the
got-
Cardinals.
Not the Cardinals.
But the
That's
Rams.
fucking baseball. What are your parting words this week?
Dennis Rodman, Dennis Rodman, Dennis Rodman.
Dan, we love you. See you next week.